Well, good morning. Beautiful morning. Peaceful sleep.
Very peaceful, yeah.
Yep. Today is supposed to be a high of 82 out here. And we are tossing our trash. And I borrowed this book from the free library. It's the Hunter's Bible. Lots of wonderful information. And it was written in 1968. And I will probably use none of it. Ever. But it's kind of cool information for those that want to go hunting and such. And so
You walked out with it and I was like, why do you have this book? Why is this the one you picked? You don't hunt.
I don't know. You never know. You never know. But we are going to take a quick stroll through Wall, South Dakota here. Yeah. It's all the book anyone needs right there. How nice is that? Yeah, this is their little library here in Wall. How lovely is that? Oh, it's cute. And I will add, the people are very friendly. But we did a little walk through town yesterday and it was dead. Yeah. It was dead through here. Here's another funny thing. So right next to the library, Pennington County Sheriff, South Dakota Highway Patrol, South Dakota Game, Fish and Parks, Pennington County Satellite Office. So it's a little substation for these guys apparently. And I suspect that sign doesn't move very much. It's funny. I think every time we come here, it's morning. And yeah. I've become quite accustomed to having a morning donut, so.
Yeah, their donuts are actually very good.
Let's take a little scroll through. Glad you made it.
We have officially made it to the land of the bison.
Oh, Emma does love bisons. As do I. But that's a tea towel.
Yeah.
Never heard of such a thing.
We would wreck this in about 3 seconds, so we're not going to buy it. But.
Howdy, partner. These always crack me up, the little jackalopes. Such a creative place, but I do love these paintings, though. Oh man, look, what the heck is going on there? I think this might be my favorite painting of all. Oh, look at that. More bison. I've always loved this. Violators will be shot, survivors will be shot again.
Cute little beaded flamingo.
That's funny.
Wings flap and everything.
All sorts of memorabilia and historic little news clippings and such. Wall drug. Oh, Dolly Parton loves wall drug. There's a wall drug sign in Turkey. Would you like to have your photo taken?
I prefer these gentlemen down here.
Lonely. She could use a little company. It looks like a Chuck. Man, so I didn't fully understand why there are so many buses, like trucking people in. But it does also kind of make sense, right? Because there's so much to see.
Yeah.
It's a whole maze of places. And if you stop and read some of the stuff and look at some of the
There's lots
photos.
Of gift shops and things also.
Best tourist trap, I think, out there.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. I just want one of those donuts. Oh, and the jackalope. They've repainted it. Again, I'm sure that happens often. Oh, I love this. That's a cool statue. Dang. Yeah! That feels right. It's the life I was meant to live. No. So I really like this little exhibit here. There's always really cool stuff to see.
Yeah.
But apparently we have to trek our way back to the other side in order to find our donuts. So didn't expect to be hiking at 8 a.m.
I think we're here in the off season, so there's a bunch of like storage boxes and stuff out there. I think they're kind of getting ready for busy season to start up again. So that's probably part of it.
Yeah, and the RV park, for example, doesn't open until May 1st, so yeah. Oh, well, I hadn't seen this before. You can buy a black powder pistol here. Oh, I think, yeah, 700, 434, 670. So if you want an authentic experience, I don't know that I'm the one to be packing powder into a revolver, but all right. Found the donuts. Mm-hmm. I do love all the paintings they have. I think I could pick a few new favorites, including, I'm gonna say I like this one here. And this one's pretty badass, if I do say so. You know, it's funny, their donuts don't really look like much. I got a chocolate one, you've got
vanilla.
They don't look like much, but they are good.
They're really good.
It's interesting. They kind of look burnt. Not at all. It's kind of like cake frosting more than anything. It is so good. There's a slight crisp on the outside. The inside's nice and soft. Oh man.
Trump Rushmore.
You got your Bison socks. That's plenty fine. But look at something in me really wants to buy these Bigfoot slippers. I just find them funny every time I see them. They crack me up. That's exactly right. But you're all about that Bison life. That's U.S. Post Office in Wall, South Dakota. How cool is this? Might be one of my favorite post offices. You need to pick up some stamps here. Oh, I've never seen one like this. Oh, cow, this is pretty. Look at this. It's even styled like the rest of Wall Drug with all the cool paintings and things.
Huh? That's Robin with beers. Oh, I thought
That seems about right, doesn't it? John Husted Building, U.S. Post Office. This is a really cool and very unique post office. Now, I asked how old it was, and they weren't sure, but they're like, when's the last time you saw wood on the ceiling?
Right.
You know, wood planks like that. That's a good point. It's a good point. So, I would imagine, it's giving me 1881 vibes.
Yeah.
She was super nice. She's like, yeah, I mean, I might be able to ask if you can come back and take some, photos of the paintings. She loved the paintings too.
Yeah.
And actually, we saw a sign that said, no photos of the paintings. And
Whoops.
yeah, I saw that after we were done taking all of our video, but,
Yeah.
but I guess technically a video is not a photo, isn't it? It's 30 per second. So, oh man, nice freaking folks here, just the nicest.
Yeah.
So, all right, we are going to see if we can't find a dump station. That looks familiar.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can't find a dump station and some water, and we can finally de-winterize.
Yep.
It's supposed to be 82 degrees today. Whew, it's gonna be nice.
Can't. I'm excited for it.
That's right. I don't know what this is, but it kind of looks like a milk bottle. It has solar and kind of looks like maybe it's here to measure rainfall.
My guess is a solar microwave. Make your best guesses here, folks.
We are in the Badlands National Park, and what a beautiful place this is.
It is.
Prairie dogs, and I'm hoping we see some bison here, because I don't know that we've seen any bison in this park.
No, not in this park.
Wind caves, yes, and
Yellowstone, yes.
these are the coolest. Easily my favorite picnic bench setups here at all. Whoa, listen to this. Oh, that beautiful bird. Where are you going, buddy? Oh no, I scared him off. That was such a beautiful and intense little bird song. Oh my goodness. Anywho, it is warm here and dry, and this is the best weather we've had. It's supposed to get up to 82, but it's the best weather we've had when we were here, where it's not too hot, but it's just right.
I'm getting ready to take my sweatshirt off.
Yeah, no joke. So let's head into the visitor center. We always learn something new. I find that we tend to we can soak up a little bit
Yeah.
at a time, and then we build on that knowledge, and then it shapes how we see other national parks too, which is pretty cool. Now I'm also gonna ask what the milk bottle's for.
Repeatedly, though, these treaties were broken as demands for additional Indian lands continued. Across the plains, the buffalo were hunted, nearly to extinction. Prairie dogs stir up the soil, rejuvenating the surface so grass may grow. Prairie dogs' long, winding burrows are beneficial to other species. The burrowing owl, 13-lined ground squirrel, and the black-footed ferret live in abandoned prairie dog homes.
Awesome. There is still a ton of paleontology work being done here. Fascinating.
Hornless rhinoceros.
And you can see some of the formations of rock around the prairie here.
Why don't you guys come?
In this area, it's pretty common to see prairie dogs, right? But did you know there were burrowing owls? And black-footed ferrets, which almost went extinct, and they've been reintroduced along with the swift fox. But these guys rely on the prairie dogs. The black-footed ferrets were actually reintroduced, so they were like privately bred, captivity bred. But they do rely on the prairie dog in order to sustain themselves.
Yeah, they like chase down their burrows at night and stuff like that.
They're so cute. Emma doesn't like ferrets, though.
I hate ferrets.
I don't get it. I love ferrets. I think ferrets are friends.
I hate rodents in general. Give
They're
me a
not
reptile.
rodents.
Give me a reptile any day.
She doesn't like cute furry things. But ferrets are a funny creature. They are so funny. You guys ever had one? What are your thoughts on ferrets? Now, we already have a Badlands National Park magnet, but maybe something like this guy. It's kind of cool, right? Let's see. Or, you know, there's a night one. We should do some night photography out here. The mystery of the milk jug is it is a temperature sensor in there, hence the solar panel, and a water collector, so they want to check rainfall and such.
Yeah, so basically a little weather station.
Apparently, though, the water levels, the rainfall, it varies wildly year to year. Like, it's not even like there's season, like maybe 5 years of more, 5 years of less. It's just like you can get nothing or you get a ton of rainfall
Right.
in the summer. Anyways. Speaking of solar collection, we are doing amazing. Running our fridge off of solar right now, which always feels good. I suspect, though, where we get to go, and we might be running the AC.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. But in the meantime, we need to go find the dump station. It shouldn't be far from here, right?
No, the campground's like a half a mile, and it's on the other side of the campground.
Okay. All right. Now, I will say there are a lot of folks here considering, you know, it's just March, it's not the summer, but this is definitely the best time to visit. Okay, so I don't see anybody at the gatehouse. We're gonna see if we can't use the dump station. Where is that? I hope there's one.
Right there.
Can we get in there? There's no camping. Oh, there.
Do not
Yep,
enter.
it is closed down that way, so let's see if the dump station's open over here. Colty's such a good adventure dog. Boy, he does love the truck. The open road! It's wonderful, and it looks like the dump station's over. I see a gentleman with a dog way down there. So, I just saw it. Oh, right on. They have potable water. And so we can de-winterize. Let's see, does it? Oh no, it's not on, is it? Oh, crud. They would normally have potable water. Let's try that again. Okay, no water. Shoot, but they at least have a dump, right? Yes, they at least have the dump, which is awesome. So, oh, actually, I was seeing if there's water at that one. Is it potable?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll get water there. Then we'll come back. It is a good thing we have a nice long hose. We've got two, a 10-foot and we have a 50-foot hose, right?
I hope so.
It's 60 feet total. Stop. All right, 50 feet paid off. So while we're filling that, I'm gonna go ahead and have the water pump turn back on so we can go ahead and fill in the hot water tank as well. You may or may not be able to see, but we have basically the blue line comes in and I have it going up, and then this guy is pulling water from here, so it goes over there. So all I'm gonna do is go ahead and flip these. So water will now flow into this guy as well. We also want to make sure that right now we're not pulling from, we're not pulling from here. flip this guy. There. And the first few gallons of this stuff's probably not going to be super tasty, but there we are. That's going. And then in the meantime, let's go ahead. I can tell that's going. We've got a good suction there. I can go ahead and pull. You can hear all that air. There we go. I don't expect much at all from the hot line. There we go. Okay, cold is good. Hot's probably going to take a minute. A lot of air in there. And then we'll do the same thing in the bathroom for all of that, and then the toilet. And that's it. Get that air out of there, which it's going to take a while. There's a lot of line. A lot of folks wonder about dewinterizing, and it's literally as simple as flip the valves, get the water in there, run that water through and get the air out. And you can hear we're going to continue getting the air out for quite a while because that hot tank is full of air. So go ahead and vent that out and we're in business. Hey, and before we go and dump our tanks here, which I went ahead and put a bunch of water in the black tank, I'm going to go ahead and flip this little switch right here to on. And that will kick on the little heating element in there because this has water in it now. We're all good. The hot lines are nice and charged there. So in about an hour, we should have plenty of hot water. I would normally not advise folks to do this because if you don't have a decent solar setup, you're either running a generator, it doesn't matter if you're hooked up, but or it's going to deplete the heck out of your batteries. So in this case, we're 96% state of charge, and we're getting 1,300 watts in. So 2,000 to 2,200 watts somewhere in there isn't going to hurt us too much. We'll go ahead and replenish by the end of the day, I suspect. Perfect. Look at that. I do appreciate the fact that they let anybody use these. It's not just campground visitors. It's part of your pass, your entrance fee. That's nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
I do think the tank treatments help the smells.
I mean, I can't smell it at all, so, but that doesn't, I think the wind's in my favor.
But like inside the trailer even, like it doesn't, we haven't been getting the smells.
Yeah, when you put like a gallon of water in with the gray treatment stuff, it's all enzymes. Oh, maybe I didn't mention this. We broke another valve handle. That was such an ordeal last time. I think that we need to figure out how to get metal valves. I think the Valterra, these are Bristol. I think Valterra has an option you can actually screw on a metal valve. The plastic doesn't do the trick. And I think this happened in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
I think that was
No, it was in Indiana, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, either way. Not as much fun as it might look. Look at these guys. Big old bison right by the entrance. Well, we finally saw bison. Oh, wow. They're like big dogs. Alrighty. Bye, guys. This poor guy. All sorts of itchy. Oh, how cool is that?
Can you imagine waking up and there being a bison outside of our trailer? That would be insane.
This is home for the next few days. And we've got our awning out even though it's windy because it is very wet. And I mean, I want to prevent even more mold from growing. And I'll use, I think it was RMR 85 or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Or maybe it was the RMR 86, but I look forward to taking a nice shower in there. That'll be great.
Yep.
It is weird how they've kind of changed this. You used to be able to fundamentally camp anywhere.
Yeah, it was like a free-for-all.
Yeah, and now I think what it is that they want to minimize the soil erosion here. I also wonder if somebody, caused a bit of an issue or fell over or whatever. But now you can only camp in designated spots here on this grassland. And they're all on the opposite side of the road from the edge. So yeah, all those super cool photos, not so much. But that's all right, that's all right. So we've got this sort of ugly cell tower right in the middle there, but that does mean that we'll have internet.
Yeah, we have good service here.
So that's awesome. And then there's a couple folks down there, and then we're a little close to some tent campers, but that's all right. Man, the weather is perfect.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'm about to take my sweatshirt off.
Yeah, but anywho, man, we're having a blast. It is great to be. I'm glad that we're here this time of year, and we still see snow on the ground, which means that we're here at the right time.
Yeah, this is the first time we've been here in the spring. And so we kind of have learned we like the shoulder seasons in national parks, so spring and fall.
Especially because there's less people.
Yeah, a lot less people.
Not no people, that's for sure, but yeah, anywho, we're gonna just kick back, relax a little bit, do a little bit of work, and yeah, I'm actually working on a second channel, tech channel.
Yep.
So, yeah, anywho, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.